Hey, yeah, by 16 games. I don't have any expectations, but I was called out, so I have to do this. Oh, hey. It's 105. Alright. Points for starting off with strong, I suppose. It's not 105. "35 years ago, they played Super Mario World. 35 years ago, it's been a while. So it is Mario and Luigi." Alright. So is this a horror hack? Hey, yeah. I'm not doing the whole thing again. I just don't know what's going on yet. Alright, well, floating munchers aren't usually a good sign. Just gonna put a marker for floating munchers. There's no real reason to do this. Is this what this is? Is this just... Oh, I should have walked out along the pipe. What? Okay. Oh, whoops, I fell out. It's weird so far. So the only thing I know other than that I was called out here is the last hack the 16 games made was the Flappy Mario thing. Moderate the hack world? Maybe. I'm not unopposed. It's more of I don't know how much time I want to do moderating today. If this doesn't take much time. We'll see though. I have to stop dying first though. Super short, okay. The thing about super short hacks, especially when they're like someone's first, is it can still take a long time to do the moderation. It's extremely broken. I'll think about it. Part of it is I'm kind of reticent. Like, we're supposed to leave some people. Thanks, Brawler. It's true, I do like Timmy hacks. There's something about someone's first attempt at making something like this. It's kind of entertaining. How you doing, Brawler? What's up, Matt? I don't know what it is. It just takes me a while to warm up. Did you get your Unity thing squared? What am I doing? I did it so well the very first time and subsequently can't. Put that in comments, seemed to be the first hack. Just woke up. Nice. It's not uncommon. Like, people have to start somewhere, but more of them should start by reading the, like, here's our core values list, here's what we expect of you. Perhaps. Okay, what's at the other end of this pipe? Cut off! Alright. Doing pretty good. Still working on the DST switch. Haven't updated a non-trivial number of clocks and haven't updated my sleep schedule. But it's kind of nice when you're looking at, like, a clock and like, oh no, it's already 8. And you're like, oh wait, no, it's 7. Cool! I'm noticing a pattern with this game. That solid? That isn't solid. Inconsistent sleep schedule. Tell me about it. I've got to get it fixed sometime in the near future. I have a flight in like 2 weeks. And I'd prefer not to miss Dungeons & Dragons because I overslept, which would just be embarrassing because it's, you know, usually around 6 p.m. 106? Yeah, that looks like 106, but sometimes I'm willing to forgive bringing a chunk of level if the gag is really good. It's one of those things where the joke is funnier the more you can kind of get away with. There was a really good one in a Bandicoot hack, I forget which one, but basically it's 105, and then at the top it had in bright red letters, or bright, like, yellow letters saying, "Nostalgia filter enabled!" Which was legitimately pretty funny. Of course, it was also, like, one exit of a 96 exit hack. So... okay, I can see why this might be puzzly now. Oh. Cool. What? I can't pick this up. I thought that's what the goal of this area was. Maybe I want to be on top of it? No. Okay. That was cool, I think. Missed a pipe. And then there's more of this. And some severe lag spikes. I don't know what I was doing between the two. Alright, marker for lag. I have been trolled. I'm confused. Confused more than trolled. So I didn't check this. Okay, no, there doesn't appear to be anything backwards. You know, maybe I should jump off a different Koopa. Other than that, had a pretty chill weekend. Went and played some pinball on Friday and Saturday and just hung out in the general neighborhood. It was a good time. Some people still dressed up on Saturday, which was nice to see. But, got my pinball goals done. Wanted to get the 4 badges for James Bond. It turns out they were easier than I thought they'd be. They were just Spectre weapons, and it turns out that if you have enough smart missiles, you can basically cheese your way through any of them. Because they're pretty lenient about the number of shots you need for those. Like, basically, getting the Spectre weapon itself is more of the expected reward. So, some of them are like 1 shot, and you're done. Other ones are like 6 shots? It really wasn't much. Didn't play this, you had high hopes. Said the name was familiar. Yeah, like I said, this guy did Flappy Mario not too long ago, which I thought had legs. It just, as a concept, just wasn't executed well enough to be on SMW Central. And it also had a lot of bugs and other problems. You know, you could easily soft lock yourself by getting between these pipes. Just gonna put a marker there, even though I don't want to demonstrate, but like, you can only jump, what, 5 tiles vertically, typically? And so a 6-tile vertical gap, like, you're not going to be able to jump out of that pipe gap there. So that's a soft lock there. That's theoretical, I don't really need to demonstrate it. I need to not walk into those. Yeah. What's the other thing I did? Oh yeah, they also released this month's set of challenges, and yeah, I'm not gonna get many of those. Right, you can't just kind of mindlessly do that part. Yep, I did in fact climb straight into his butt. Yeah, this month's are MXV skill shots, something I'm not familiar with. So initially I was like, what's so special about the number 1015? Because my first thought is it looks like a Roman numeral. It's not Roman numerals, it's someone's initials. And all of the things they need you to do are these wacky skill shots, except for Dungeons and Dragons, which doesn't look hard, you just need to hit a specific spot off a skill shot. Since it's like quite literally a reflex shot, there's a decent chance I can get it with a few games. But I don't know. And then the other ones look nightmarish. The only one that looks decently not awful is Stranger Things. And Stranger Things one, I'm not entirely convinced I can do, and that's the least bad one of them. Alright. This time shall be different. Yeah, nope, sure different. Something more. Ah, okay. Hey, no cutoff this time. What? Okay, didn't expect ASM. Toad, say hello, Mario, and Luigi, you saved the princess. Wait, a little bit. Why are you sad? How to fill pain in 3 simple steps. Download sound font. Plan a port using that sound font. Found out the actual sample does not go that high. I'll have to rip the sample from the sound font echo buffer. It's already squeezed out. Yeah. What? Oh. Okay. Credits. Slavarticus to create music. Okay. Or Slack Circus. And Devil 16 Player Brazilian YouTube. Is that it? 1. I see. Like how SMW in itself trolls you a bit with the Blue Beach Koopa and how it's the only one that doesn't go helpless. Gotten used to temporary helplessness to show Koopas. It's true. Yeah, I'm confused about what I just experienced to a large extent. I think that's probably the best way to phrase what has happened here to me. This is a bit of a low-effort troll hack, but to credit, there was credits. I don't know if Slack Circus made all of the music, because there's at least, like, what, 3 tracks in this? I don't know these tracks by name. I feel like I've seen this background in another hack, but I'm not entirely sure. It's a gradient. It could have been done by hand. I don't know. Let me just get the shell, make my life a little bit easier. I still feel like I'm missing something with this. Like, I can't get the object. No, that's not solid. Maybe it's hittable? Nope. I'm just confused by this. I don't get it. But I want it. But I want it. Chucks to get the pipe? I think the height might be a little bit too much. It might be possible. We're gonna just use, you know, powers. This foreground you haven't seen? Yeah, this was in a molten space, so someone made this. Yep. When for moderation purposes, I feel I need to do something, but I don't want to do it the hard way. Okay, there's more! I really did not expect that to go anywhere. There's Yoshi. What does Yoshi have to... Yoshi doesn't have anything to say to us. And it's just a loop. I'm not sure what I expected. I want to try some... Oh, it's permanently bonked. Alright, well, maybe... I think I can get up to that pipe with... Ow, I didn't. Was there one other thing in this level that was bugging me? Oh yeah, I wanted to look in the Toad area again. Doesn't Yoshi let me get the spring? Sure, I suppose. But at that point, I don't need the spring for anything that I can think of. Like, the purpose of the spring in my mind was to get into the Yoshi pipe. So the value isn't really there. See if 2 players different. That's something I could try. Okay. Let's see if we can get in there with a chuck. Nah, I don't think you get the height you need. I'm not sure how you're expected to do this. I expect you need the spring to get the Yoshi and not the other way around. But I can't conceptually see a way to do it. Oh, wait. But I want the Yoshi. Because I wanted to test one other silly thing. We'll see if this does anything. No, it does not. We'll say I enjoy the cheery atmosphere this embodies. Wait, I can't get across there with the... Sometimes you need to start being smart. See if there's anything up here. Nope. Well, I don't need the, Oh no! One of the few instances where I would be able to get out of that without it becoming a soft block. I'm gonna fly over it. I'm gonna just fly over it. Okay. It's weird flying through the zone of gradient colors. Alright. Nothing there. Nice try. Yeah, it also looks like there's something here. Oh, there's cutoff. And I suspect that the graphics here are uncredited. What? And as well as the ASM here, because this is the NPC ASM. Very odd. Oh, hey, I found where I am. Yep, that was, yeah, that was that level. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be enough for SMW Central. You usually need a bit more content, better credits. I think there's probably some missing credits, and there were some aesthetic issues, I would say. It wasn't a bad level if it was part of a larger hack, maybe. Just kind of weird. Yeah, and the title's great, you know, it's like, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I'm still not entirely sure what, in fact, was going on.